I want to turn now to a very special guest. The Trump campaign filed a suit today. They are suing the Secretary of State of Michigan, Jocelyn Benson, and she joins us now in our MSNBC special coverage. Secretary of State Benson, thanks for joining me.
A pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I'm holding this brand new lawsuit. You are named as the defendant, Jocelyn Benson, in your official capacity as Secretary of State. I propose we begin with a lightning round so people can understand what, if anything, is impacted, and then give you time to give us a more lengthy consideration of the issues. But yes or no, does this suit change any of the counting process thus far that your state is doing?
Nope, it does not. We've got a transparent, secure, meticulous process. We're going to continue to count every vote and ensure that every valid vote is counted.
And yes or no, does this, in your view, change anything regarding the numbers you've provided to the press, which has begun calling some of these races, including NBC, projecting Biden winning Michigan?
Nope, it does not either. Again, we're continuing to count every vote. We trust our process, and we've been transparent. And we stand by the numbers, the process, and the hardworking election workers who've been tabulating every vote since the polls opened at 7 a.m. on Tuesday.
Copy. So I think that's very important because you're giving us a context for what this has done. Thus far, this suit has not changed anything in Michigan. Now I want to give you a little more time and walk us through what is your response on behalf of the state to what the Trump campaign is accusing, because they're effectively saying that Michigan and you are messing up and that somehow you're not following the rules that provide for this type of transparency and oversight of the counting, which, regardless of which candidate people like, is the law of the land and is important. Your response?
So let me be abundantly clear. First of all, this is a meritless, frivolous lawsuit and really just an attempt to sow seeds of doubt about the integrity of our well-established election process and protocols. Right at the moment when we anticipated a lot of misinformation was going to target our state, from the minute the polls closed to the minute we were about to and get very close to having that full tabulation. So recognize it for what it is, an attempt to confuse and obfuscate what actually is a very transparent, secure process in Michigan, where all of our legal protocols have been followed by election workers, thousands of whom have been working for hours through the night to meticulously tabulate every vote. And we will continue to do so. As I've said, and again, made abundantly clear, there is no candidate, no campaign, no political party who will stand in the way of our commitment to ensure that every valid vote in Michigan will be counted and that only valid votes in Michigan will be counted.
And my final question to you is not about the actual lawsuit, which, again, they have the ability to file. So that is a part of the legal process, and we'll see where it goes. But something much broader from the President of the United States today. He has posted online through Twitter that he, quote, hereby claims the state of Michigan if, in fact, there were a large number of secretly dumped ballots, as has been widely reported, end quote. Just so folks understand, and I believe this is the odd part of reporting these matters in 2020, but just doing my job here. When a sitting president says he, quote, hereby claims Michigan in the eventuality of some belief, does that have any significance whatsoever to who wins Michigan? Your response?
It does not, because candidates don't declare and decide who wins elections. Voters do. Election workers tabulate every vote. That's what decides who wins or loses an election. That's how democracy works. And that's exactly the process we're following here in Michigan. It's a process I'm proud of. It's a process I stand by. And it's a process that a number of citizens and millions of voters all across the state have placed their faith in by casting their ballots on time. And we'll work to ensure, again, that every valid vote is counted. And, frankly, push back against all the misinformation that we continue to see escalate across the country and on social media as false information designed to falsely harm the integrity of our elections, when instead we're doing everything by the books, and everyone should have confidence that the ultimate results out of Michigan will be an accurate reflection of the will of the people.
Understood. Secretary of State Benson here providing an on-the-record response both to the lawsuit and the president's rather unusual claims. Appreciate your time tonight.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.